Hi, I just wanted to do a brief video while I had some time. I know the lighting's not great, so bear with me for that. I wanted to do a little bit about how we became a family. It's going to be very short and condensed because there's a lot to it, and it's very hard to do it in one video. My husband and I have been married for 22 years, and we tried to start our journey to grow our family through adoption from the moment we got married. It's something that has always been special in my heart. And initially, I was just interested in international adoption. And I'm sorry, I just have to check my timer, my tablet, whatever. And we were interested in international adoption because I had this fear of open adoption, of dealing with birth families at that time. And it's funny kind of how life makes a full circle because 3 of our adoptions are open adoptions now. So I'll get into detail about that later. One of our adoptions is a closed adoption. Not by our choice, because now I find that to be very, very important. But at the time, I was scared of it. So and for other reasons, I was interested in a certain country, and because I knew the need for families from those countries. And it was just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It was just, I felt pulled that was the way we were going to be going. And we were on the waiting list for that for 10 years. Trying to save some money, but also meet their requirements and all of that. And they changed their laws. And then because of my dwarfism and some other things, we no longer qualified for that country. So then we were on another waiting list for 2 years for a different international country, and then they closed their program. So during that time, I had a relative who needed some assistance in caring for their child. So we had to go through foster training to be able to be a kinship foster family. And that's how we learned through that experience to more about foster care and about that type of adoption. And as we learned about that, I thought, okay, this is okay. It's a lot. I'm not going to lie. That is a different path, and it's a beautiful but difficult path. So it was that avenue that we were introduced into foster to adopt. And it took us 17 years of all of that. Starts and stops and fails, and you get back up again and all of that to become a family. And so we have been a family of 4 kids for over the last 5-6 years, and through foster and adopt, except for the one daughter, our 2-year-old came to us through private. And I'll talk about our experience with private adoption in another video, and I'll talk more about foster to adopt in other videos. But that's kind of how we became a family. I just wanted a little blip of a video. It looks like I'm underneath a halo because of my light in here, so I'm sorry for that. But that's how we became a family, through adoption. We did try later on in our marriage, when it didn't seem like adoption was working out for us. We tried some fertility avenues that just didn't work for us. I will talk about all of that again in a separate video. So we've struggled with that. It's just been a long journey, a rewarding journey, but a long journey. Beautiful with very, very hard moments. So that's how we became a family. I just wanted to let y'all know that. So, and it's a really, really condensed synopsis of how we became a family, because it's a lot of years and a lot of stories and a lot of things to try to cram in one 5-minute video or anything like that. So another time I'll break it down into smaller chunks. But yeah, so that's how we became our little family, our little tribe of 6. And we may or may not be done. I don't know. We're just going to leave that, in the hands of a higher power to decide if our family's complete or not. I mean, right now we've taken a break from foster just while we focus on our 2-year-old's health a little bit, because she has been dealing with some pretty significant health hurdles. But yeah, so there you go. I know that's kind of rambly and broken apart, but that's a little bit about how we became a family through adoption. And I'll talk more about it later. So thanks for listening. Bye.